Welcome to Kenton's videos. Enjoy the video.
You start by opening settings and enabling edge gestures. Do that now. Pick which edge, left, right, or both, and adjust sensitivity to 0. 5-1. 0 so your swipes register reliably. Once enabled, assign the action you want, such as back, home, or a custom shortcut, because the system needs a target to execute. Make sure to close apps that use full screen or overlays, since they often block gestures. This gets you moving immediately and sets a solid baseline for fine-tuning. Once done with basics, refine behavior to match your hands. Widen or narrow the trigger area in millimeters or percent so accidental swipes drop. Then set swipe length and speed thresholds. Longer, slower swipes favor deliberate actions, while short, fast swipes are more responsive. If your device supports modifiers, map multi-finger swipes or press and hold to alternate actions, because that multiplies usefulness without clutter. Test repeatedly between adjustments, so each change proves effective before you proceed. To finish, test the edge swipe across core apps and screens. You want consistent results where it matters most. If gestures stop working, make sure power saving, screen overlays, or input blocking apps are disabled, because these commonly interfere. If behavior remains inconsistent, recalibrate or reset the gesture profile to default and reapply your sensitivity and area settings, then retest. One key tip: restart the device after major changes. This often clears lingering conflicts and restores reliable gesture performance.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.